boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Texans and the Rams, and it's all up next.
We are pleased to... And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's got some space here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. The red zone now, Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and it's definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout well and hit on those selections.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Hunter Long from a yard out. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Tell you what, partner, he might just be a rookie, but he certainly looks the part of a veteran NFL starter, and he carries himself like one leading the offense out there. In a lot of ways, he has advanced as a first-year quarterback, and he came in and was right at home with this offense.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams are going offense here for the 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 1st time tonight. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Quick slant here to Woods. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Stroud now on 2nd down. Over the middle. taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This is caught by Dare Ogunbowale. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Mills. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. 3rd and long for Mills. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, they'll start out with Evans.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Bennett. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They have punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Bennett.
And he'll go underneath here to Evans.
And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot him at the 44. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And here's Bennett. Off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to end up incomplete.
Third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Take it in at the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
Old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position?
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
They'll run on 1st down with Evans.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Bennett.
Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
That throw complete to his tight end Long.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Evans.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Back to throw. Bennett. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Rohrwasser's kick is good.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now, 10-3.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game. Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So here is Mills and the Texans, trailing 10-3. A minute 53 remaining. Here's Mills.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Keep in mind, no overtime in the preseason, and without getting ahead of ourselves, we'll likely see a two-point try should they get this in the end zone.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Mills, fourth down, gotta have it. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A give, Singletary right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now Mills. It's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. Difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
2nd and 11 now. On the counter, it's Evans.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet.